So hey everyone, welcome back to First Tech, and today's you are watching video 13th of our complete data analytics series. So if you're planning SQL from scratch or want to strengthen your skills for data interviews, then this video is essential because we are diving into one of the most powerful and practical aspects of SQL, which is string function. So these functions help you clean, format, and transform your data like a pro. So in this session, we'll be breaking down how to combine strings using concat and how to standardize the text using upper and lower. Along with that, we'll also be discussing how to count characters with length and why all this matters in real world data analysis. So if you are finding this series helpful so far, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel First Tech for in-depth data analytics series, and turn on notification bell so you never miss out the next video. So now let's dive into the videos. So as you can see, we have SQL functions introductions. So before going, let's understand that what is basically string function used. So string function in SQL is basically a built-in function, and it is used for working with text data, especially. So whether you are formatting names, validating the inputs, or analyzing reports, these functions will save time and reduce errors. So now let's understand the first function that we are discussing, which is concat function. We'll also do queries and we'll try to understand with the help of live queries. So purpose of the concat function is basically to combine two kind of characters, or two, you can say string one, string two. For example, let's say you have a name of the people, so you want to combine it. So for example, first name and last name is given, so you can make a full name out of that, right? Similarly, you can do other things like address is there, right? Let's say address one is there, so we can just use it like that. Okay, let me choose the ink. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Okay, it works. Yes. So basically, we can just do this concat function with the help of concat. Okay. Yes. So here it is. I'm sorry for that. So you can just use here concat. And for example, let's say you have address one column and address two column, right? So you can just write concat of add1 and add2 as. And for example, if you want to give space in between them, so you can use like space as well. But let's say now we are not using any space, so you can just write as full address. You can use here full address, so you can just import it as full address. So your column will, no, new column will become as full address, and it will restore the combination of both the addresses. I mean, it will add both the addresses. The similar way, let's say you have a like first name column, first name and last name column. So you will create a full name column by combining it, and you can just write it as select. Yes, select concat of first name, comma, and you can give one space so that there will be a space between the first name and last name, and then last name, and you can use here as full name, right? Similarly, you can do for this. So this is what how concat works. And you can see one more example that's mentioned over here, concat hello world. So a space they have given here, two spaces that you can see. So there will be a some break between the hello and the world, so it will be printed, hello world will be printed. So this is how works concat works. Now let's go to the length function. So length basically count the number of characters in the string, so it will return the count of the characters. And concat and length, everything will understand with the help of uh, tutorial as well. I mean, with the help of the query that we'll do in our online editor. So first we should understand length, how what it does. For example, Okay, let's say select. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I should choose pen. Yeah, let's say we are using select, and let's say we have first name as column, and then we'll use length of first name as count. Let's say we have given a name count, right? From, let's say we have a student table. So what it will give two column, first name and count. And then it will give, okay, this name has let's say J, and then character 3. So it will just count the number of character in this thing, and it will keep returning that. So I hope this length function is also clear. We'll of course understand with the help of examples, not a worry. But let's say I would say just do it with example, then we'll go back to the things. So yes, yeah, we have our editor ready. So let's understand first concat function. So okay, we already have some table out here. Let's refresh it. Okay, so internet is pretty slow, it seems. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Now you can see we have already fetched two column data from customer table. So customer table is there. So many tables: orders table, shipping table. So we'll just choose a one table. Let's say we have taken customer table, and we have first name, right? So let's say we have taken one column first name, and let's understand first length. Length of first name. Length of first name as, let's say, len we are taking, okay, from customer. So what will give a result? So as you can see over here, they are counting the number of character. John has 4 character, right? So 4. What has 6 character? 6. So this is how length function works, right? Now we'll go to concat function. So okay, okay, let's say we want to add first name and last name and make a full name out of that. So we'll use that. Okay, concat of first name, and let's say we are using space. Okay, and last name as full name. So okay, can you see here some error is coming, right? So how this error came? The reason is that this concat function won't support uh, all the servers. Like it will support MySQL server, and it will support PostgreSQL server, but it won't support the SQL server, which is SQLite server that we are using. This program is using SQL editor, so it is using SQL server. So it won't work in this server. But yeah, we can use something else here. Okay, select. What we can use instead? We can use select first name, and for concatenating in SQL server we use this, and then we will print space, and then we can again add to select first name, add last name as full name from customers, right? See, now you can see full name is printing, right? Full name is printing. I have concatenated both the things with the help of pipe symbol that we use in SQL server. So you again have to think that which server you are using, because it will decide that what result you are going to get. I mean, if you are using that server, then you will use concat function might not work in all the servers. Currently we are using SQL server, SQLite basically. So in this it won't work, but in MySQL, which is mostly used, and PostgreSQL, which both are mostly used servers, so they use this concat function. In that concat function will work, but here it's not working, so we use pipe symbol. But in some cases, most of the cases, it works in other servers. So that's why I explained concat function first. And now we let's move to the other functions. Then we'll discuss something else. Okay, length is we have discussed upper and lower functions. So what upper functions do is that it converts all character to uppercase for consistency. So basically, let's say you have okay, let me go to pane. Okay, so upper function, what it will do, for example, you are taking upper of let's say any string, right? Let's say as we discussed first name, right? So first name, if you took upper, then entire the first name whatever is there, and all the records will be converted into uppercase. It will convert into uppercase. So it is basically useful for comparison, and it's converts all character to uppercase unit for consistent formatting. We'll see with the help of example after coming to lowercase. So lower function is basically it's converts all character, as you can see, to lowercase. Syntax is normal as same as uppercase that I mentioned, right? So we'll write lower here, and so lower of a string, whatever string, let's say first name, last name, whatever you want to convert. As they have mentioned over here, syntax is lower, helps avoid case sensitivity issues. So if you use like that capital letter, so it will help in avoiding case sensitivities. So that's the thing. And combining lower with upper enhances case sensitivity searches. So combined uses, if you use combined, then it will uh, you know it will avoid us to make any case sensitive things like some capital letter, small letter. So you might get confused that which function you are using, and if the function is same as the query you are using, or if it is for example, if you are using the alias name as something like that, so it might create some difficulties or differences in that. So that's also one reason why we should think before using. And now, yes, this was all about the function. We have trim functions as well that we'll use. So before going to trim, let's understand upper and lower with the help of examples, and then we'll come to practical use cases. So yes, let's go to our program is. So yeah, so let's do the query. So okay, let's remove it. Select upper and lower. We both will use at the same time. Lower of last name. So both example we have covered in the same. So as you can see, I have used select upper of first name and lower of last name as full name, right? So okay, I'm sorry, it's yeah, I have to note this. Yes. So let's say upper of first name as upper case and lower of last name as lower case. So what result it will give? Let's see. So yeah, as you can see, upper of first name as uppercase. Uppercase is the name of a column. I have given as alias for column based aliasing that we have learned in past classes, and lowercase also I have given for this. So you can see lower means every character of this column is lower and every character of this column is upper. So we have covered upper and lower case with the help of example. You can just try practicing it more and more problems, more and more tables. In this particular also, in this particular editor also, you can find so many tables like order shippings. So you can keep practicing on other tables, other columns as well. So now let's move to the practical use cases of SQL functions. So combining concat upper and lower creates uniform text case text, enhancing professionalism that I we already got to know, right? So this is the way we can improve. And using length, how what it helps, it sure feels like username or password meet length. Yeah, you will use this length function to meet, like for example, you can put some condition if in if case when length is greater than 10 character or length is less than 14 characters, then you can pass, or then you can continue to the reports. So if you want to, for example, there is some criteria in password if you are signing up with any websites, right? So there SQL functions can be used, the length functions basically. So this is the way we can use real life example of length function. And similarly for concat and upper and lower also, case text enhancing professionalisms, and so many other use cases as well. For example, in some forms you might see that you have to enter your name in uppercase only or some ways lowercase. So similarly, it is used in real life other examples as well. So now let's discuss. We have discussed lowercase. Return the text with all character in lowercase. We already understood. This will return in uppercase. And trim and L trim and R trim we'll check now with the help of example. So trim is basically used to remove white spaces in the from both left and right side of the string by default. especially character if specified. This means that if, for example, if you want to remove some spaces from the right side or left side or both the sides, if you want to remove both sides, we use trim, and L trim and R trim similarly for from right side or left side. So this was all about this wonderful thing, and we'll we'll discuss this stream with help of examples. So okay, let's say okay. Uh, let's understand with the help of one example. So let's say I'm using select hello hello as original. Let's say we have original and trim of trim of hello as trimmed and L trim of hello as left trimmed and R trim of hello as R trimmed. Okay, right trimmed out, right? Okay, I don't ignore the spelling mistake if it's there. So uh yes. Okay, we have got some error. Okay, that's fine. Let me check it. Trim of this as okay, trim as trimmed, L trim of as left trim and R trim of hello as right trim. Okay, let me try running it again. Error the unrecognized tokenizations. So maybe I have missed something. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, now let me try it here. I just put one apostrophe by mistake, so it was my fault. Okay, so as you can see, but now you know you can't. It's there. It has removed the left. This is both white space removed. In this one space from left, it is removed, and here it's from right. It is removed the white space, but you can't be able to see here, right? So okay, we can just use some other examples so that it's visible. So let's say we have used hello as original, and then we can use one pipe. Let's say we can use to differentiate it one pipe, and then we can concatenate everything, right? We can concatenate everything and then we can use pipe. Okay, so we are just using this pipe and concatenation. Okay, and then we can copy the same thing everywhere. Okay, L trim. Okay, L trim of hello as left trim, L trim of hello as left trim, R trim of hello as R trim of hello as R trim. So now I think it will be okay. Error near syntax. What error is there? Hello. Okay. As original of trim. Hello as trimmed. L trim hello. Okay. Okay. One mistake is there. Okay. Okay. Now it's clear now. First we have to concatenate it. Control X, Control V. Now it is concatenated. Hello was original, and yes, both are concatenated. Yes, so now it is concatenated. I see. Yeah. So now let's run the program, and now you can see you are able to differentiate it, right? So white space is removed, but again, it's not pretty clear. So to make it pretty clear, let's keep one more tab from both, and then now I hope you will be able to understand it clearly. Okay. Okay. Now let's run the program. Yeah, so now you can see the spaces are removed from the left and right, right? So now it is, you can see how the difference of our trim and left trim and our right trims are working. So basically this is the way we work with trimming functions. So this was all about these wonderful examples and the problem. And I hope you understood everything, and I mean, you, if you have any still doubt, then you can just ask in comment. And if you are, want to learn more and more, then you can just subscribe to our channel, and all the relevant practice queries and resources are would be given in descriptions, so that you can keep commenting, keep practicing more and more questions. And if you have made this far, you are clearly serious about mastering SQL Analytics series. And the next one will be dive into the other functions and queries, master queries or practice questions, with the help of data analytics and all. And yeah, more and more questions, for more and more practice question, to subscribe to our channel. And also we are coming with some projects that, so far how much we have covered, we'll do projects on that, especially in SQL, with the help of this so many functions that we just discussed: date and time function, trim functions, string functions, and also we'll cover some arithmetic functions as well. So this was all about this thing. And if this video helped you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for daily job updates, and subscribe to our channel for the note for daily job updates, and subscribe to the channel for data analytics series that we are bringing on it. And share this with your friends or might be interested into data analytics. And until next time, keep learning, keep querying, and as always, forge onwards. I will see you in the next video.